2009, the Franciscans, we're going to build a hotel. And everything, so everything that you see from all the way over to that fence and beyond, it's actually can't see because it's darker. Everything all the way over that way, all this is covered up with dirt. There's nothing. We're standing below dirt. This is all dirt. Everything's dirt. Okay? And they start digging for the foundation for this hotel. And lo and behold, they hit a wall. Okay, the first thing they do is hit a wall. And as soon as they hit the wall, okay, everything stops. Okay, and we pull into Israel Antiquities, and they are on knees like, oh no, God forbid, because they know, that they're going to have to pay for the archaeology. Archaeology is extremely expensive. Okay, to do the not only but the renovations in Jerusalem. You'll see what they did with the Pilgrimage Road. So it's even more in sense. But to do archaeology, it's very, very expensive. So that God forbid that they would find something here. Okay, and so literally, I've talked to the people. They were just one little. And the archaeologists are looking, hoping that they didn't really find anything serious. And as they unfolded, as they dug out, they found a wall going all the way around here, okay? They found this outside wall. And they found mosaics. We can walk over and see these mosaics for a second. And then they found these benches, okay? That's the first thing, okay? And then they found this thing. This is what we call in situ. In situ means in the location where it was found. In a second, we'll go over and have a closer look at over there. This is a copy, and that's a copy of the original, which is now, last year, moved back to the hotel and is inside here. We can see it, the original afterwards. Okay? And so, I'll talk about that in a second, but so they realized benches all around, okay? What is benches all around? Now, remember I talked about different synagogues, okay? How do you know when to date a synagogue? Okay, here's the generalization. If the temple in Jerusalem is standing, then the synagogue doesn't have a direction of prayer. If the temple has been destroyed in 70 AD, all the synagogues that were built after the destruction of the temple in 70 AD, they all face Jerusalem. Okay? That's how we date synagogues. Here, they found benches all the way around. What's the direction of prayer? No direction of prayer. No direction of prayer. All the way around, no direction of prayer. Okay? Right away, we know this is a first century synagogue. There's only 7 in the lands. First century synagogues. There's one on Masada. There's one in Gamla. There's a few, and so the fact that we found a first century synagogue, boy, you guys, that's a really big deal. Now we open up our scriptures, and I'm not going to open them up right now. We know that Jesus taught in all of the synagogues of the Galilee, is what it says in our Bible. Mm-hmm. Okay? Folks, Jesus, 99% chance that Jesus sat right here. I got goosebumps.
Me too.
Jesus sat right here and taught in this synagogue here. Okay? We have mosaics that when you walk around, you can see the color of these are called frescoes. That you take wet paint and you put the color into it while it's wet, and it's as vibrant as it was 2,000 years ago when it was made. You can go walk around in a second like that. We'll take a look at that. What I want to do is come closer over here and take a look at this stone right here and talk about the stone, and then we'll walk around and look at the mosaic. This right here is called the Magdala stone. Okay? It's the only one of its kind. There's PhDs written about it. Okay? And so, what is it? We can speculate. It was found in situ over there, so we know where it was. Okay? What are we looking at? Okay? If you look at, there's indentations in the four corners as if something was on top of it in the four corners. That's number one. Okay? They speculate that there were wooden posts on each of the four corners with a table on top to put the scrolls on top of. And when we walk around on this side of the synagogue where the fresco is, we think that's where they actually kept the scrolls. And they would take the scrolls out and lay them on a table, and Jesus would have stood right over here and read from the scrolls. Okay? Okay, we see this menorah right here. Okay? This is the oldest carved menorah in stone in the world.
Wow.
Okay? And the fact that it is the shape of the tripod is a triangular tripod tells us something really important. Okay? The second thing, it's on a square block, and with the oil and water or something in these jars over here. Okay, where was the menorah?
In the holiest of holies.
In the holy, right?
Oh, yeah,
In the holy, right? Okay. Who could go in there? Only the priests, right? Only the priest, right? Whoever carved this either saw it himself or was told by someone that saw it.